Welcome back to the 2 Point Show, where we give you the latest sports rundown. We are your hosts, Gideon and Joey, breaking down stories, giving hot takes, and interviewing athletes around the world. From buzzer beaters to bold predictions, we will give you fresh analysis, real opinions, and some fun arguments along the way. So whether you're tuning in on your drive, in the gym, or simply on your couch, get ready for a good one. This is the 2 Point Show.
Welcome back to another episode of the 2 Point Show and the Wolverines, the national champions.
The crowned.
Cutting down the nets. Congrats, Michigan. I know we're very green wall over here, but no, I mean you got to respect Michigan. You know, putting together the roster, and Dusty May, one heck of a coach. But yeah, so we're
man.
yeah.
We'll dive more into it. I got my the best blue and yellow you're gonna get out of me is my Golden State Warriors shirt.
That's a nice shirt, by the way. I like that.
Thanks. Got a couple years ago, back in the day. But
nice.
Yeah, guys, 4 topics today. We're gonna be breaking down, obviously, the national championship, of course, and the recap of that because it was an outstanding game. Then it's Masters Week. Let's not forget
it's a great
that,
Tuesday.
Man. It's a great Tuesday. You know, the dinner's tonight. After that, we're gonna do a fancy draft, I like to say, or exciting draft. We're gonna do Masters anything draft. You can do anything involving the Masters. We're gonna do a draft board, and we're just gonna fire away. We're super excited about that. And to cap it all off, what you got?
Just to cut you off, I want to hear in the comments, like, if you guys had to draft, like, if you had a big board, what would your big board be, too? I think it'd be really interesting to see everyone's, like, because everyone gets touched by the Masters on different things. You know, there's a lot of things to play. So, yeah, that'll be fun for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then to cap it all off, and shout out to all the golfers, man. This is the best week of the year. This is what everyone waits for. So we have to talk about it, obviously. It's one of the greatest things in sports.
Indeed.
Indeed. And then to cap it all off, we're going to give a little bit of an NBA playoff check-in / update, where everyone's sitting at, injuries, just break
just
it all
like
down
that.
there.
Also, they're literally the play-ins next week.
I know. What the hell?
I think it's a week from today, the 14th, I believe.
Dude.
Which is because that matters for the Pistons, you know?
Right. Who could they be matching up then? If they go against Charlotte, I don't want that. Anyways, national championship. Let's talk about it. Michigan is your national champion. I mean, UConn and Dan Hurley, man, they did everything they possibly could. They gave it their all. Dan Hurley fired up the guys. He had them ready, but props to Dan. But he shut down Michigan's offense a lot. Dan Hurley did. You know, Michigan shot the ball not at a great rate at all compared to the rest of the tournament. But, you know, the wheels just weren't solid enough to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the first media timeout when Tracy Wolfson brought Dan Hurley, and he said, we dragged him into the game. we can try to win. And I agree. Like, if they had a chance to win, they would be keeping Michigan under 70, and they did that. But, you know, sometimes you don't shoot well, sometimes the other team doesn't shoot well, and that's kind of what happened. But, yeah, it was a fantastic game, and it just shows that, you know, Michigan putting up all the points throughout the tournament, 80 to 90 points per game, whatever it was, they can win many ways. And I think that was
You're damn right.
We didn't see this way they've won during the tournament, but they've won some games like this over the year, and it's not fitting to end it like this, but it was a heck of a game for sure.
Yeah, Michigan found the way to be tougher inside. Simple as that, I would like to say. I mean, UConn just could not fully execute inside, you know? I mean, Terrace Reed, you know, he missed a lot of bunny hooks. A lot of them. And then Alex Karaban, he wasn't great inside either. I mean, here, I'm going to read you a stat. Alex Karaban, Terrace Reed, and Braylon Mullins were a combined 13 of 43 from the field. That's 30%. That's not pretty, folks. Not good. And then you had your two guards, Solo Ball and Silas Demery. They were in foul trouble the entire game. They could barely play.
Right. And I'm going to go back to what you were saying. You said battle in the paint or bigger in the paint, whatever you said. That was the truth. I mean, Michigan made UConn look like flies. I know that's a original saying, but they were just swatting everything. So many blocks, and honestly, I think the refs, they officiated the game fine because, I mean, UConn was following every play. They were following basically every play when the ball got inside, and what the free throws were. I mean, you can look at it either way, but I think it was officiated well, because like Dan Hurley said, that was the only way they were going to win. Out physical them, out tough them, out whatever them.
Correct.
But yeah, Braylon Mullins. I mean, he had like two of his like whatever 4 field goals he had were putback layups.
I know it. Yeah, he was just all over the place.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Now let's go to the Michigan side. Trey McKinney, special cat. I mean, he's going to be a pro player whenever he decides to go to the NBA. I mean, but to hit the dagger like that under 2 minutes as a freshman, one dribble, kind of a little bit of a step back, and just bury that thing. Oh my goodness! And
Right.
the silky smooth mid range too. Oh man,
Yeah.
it was pretty.
Honestly, I think he's NBA next year. I really I think he could be first round pick worthy next year. He's perfect next to Cadeau, by the way. I think he's the perfect guard next year next to Cadeau because he'll probably take on a bigger scorer role. He averaged about 9 or 10 a game this year. I expect 12 to 14, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, he was. That might have been the play. That was probably the play of the night. Just I'll say dagger. I'll say dagger.
It was the dagger to go up 9 points with under 2 minutes. Come on.
Yeah.
And then here's another thing too. Could you see Trey McKinney maybe next season playing the 3 because of Brandon McCoy? He announced his commitment mid-game of the Final Four against Arizona, and that is just so insane. I don't even know how else to describe it. That's just unreal. He did it with the Fab Five. I could see maybe Brandon McCoy being the starting 2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because I think for Trey to be more of a 3, he definitely needs to get a little more athletic, and he's going to get there. He's got so much time, but yeah, he's with his scoring ability, and I was a little worried about his defense with the UConn offense, but I mean he might have been the defensive MVP other than Mara, obviously every single game
Right.
with the rim protection, but he was unbelievable. Just he's got like hidden length that
I know what you mean.
Obviously he's a husky kid, like he's a strong kid, but he's got length. Like his arms when he's sitting down and guarding, he's actually got length.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was
we'll see
incredible.
if he plays a 3. That's a good
Let's-
call by you.
Let's clap it up for Yaxel Lenneberg. I mean, shout out to Yaxel, man. Injured, feeling awful, and the dude played 36 minutes.
Yeah.
36 minutes, and you're injured with an MCL sprain, potentially needing surgery, and a
Yep.
rolled ankle. I mean, the dude was feeling awful, and he gave it his all. I know he didn't shoot great. He shot like 4-13 from the field. But in my opinion, I thought Dusty May did an outstanding job with Yaxel Lenneberg. He probably forced a couple of shots, yes. But I thought overall they used him very well as a decoy.
Yeah. I think UConn definitely played it off like he could have been a decoy as well. I think they kind of played that off and kind of, forced their way toward other offensive players. But yeah, that's a good point. And I mean, Dusty May, you've seen it. He thinks outside the box like crazy. Obviously, in the Final Four, there's clips of Cadeau just throwing it off the backboard, so the bigs can just get a rebound like a lob. People do that, but to have it not blatant is one
Right.
thing. So yeah, he just thinks outside the box. Even he thinks outside the box with going in the big house and practicing the depth perception and so it's just he's a genius. Like I have
Yeah.
to give him credit. He's a genius.
And Lenneberg didn't have a single field goal or a single point in the first 8 minutes of the game. Then he kind of went at guys a couple times and got a couple buckets, took a couple shot attempts. But that opened up Elliot Cadeau's game, and that's when I think in the end of the first half,
Yep.
Ade Mara had a little bit of a late push inside the post, and that's what got Michigan a little bit of that 5 and 6 point cushion going into the half.
Yeah, he made that one. I think it was the off the right shoulder left hook. I think that was kind of
Gross.
his.
Move.
Yeah, it was his. I don't know. Welcome to the game moment. I mean, if you
Sure.
could say like it was kind of, oh shoot, they're starting to establish the paint. That's going to be really big for them. But yeah, I also have a thing for Cadeau. He freaking showed. I know he's the most outstanding player in the Final Four, but LJ Kaysen went down, and everyone was questioning: Is Elliot Cadeau the guy?
Is he the right guy?
Can he ring him up? And man, he freaking
Sure
did it.
did.
He's. I mean, it's crazy. 2 years ago, he was an under 20% 3-point shooter, and now
He didn't take
he's.
threes. I remember Michigan State would AJ Hogarth would sit behind the free throw line when he's
Yep.
outside the 3-point line.
Same
And
with
when he would
when-
just bait him.
When Alabama played him in the tournament, they would just sit in
Right.
the paint. Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy. And now he's a 38% 3-point shooter. It's you gotta
Unreal.
give props to him for sure.
Yeah, Michigan made, like you said, Michigan, they found a different way to win inside. They only made 2 threes all game. They shot 2 of 15. And,
That's the game UConn wanted. That's the game.
That's true. But here's the thing. Offense wins games, won them in the tournament. Defense wins championships.
Indeed. I got a question for you too. Is Michigan the best team we've seen in 10 years? I'm not.
No question, yes.
Yeah, I think
No
there
question.
could be an argument with the 2024 UConn,
Maybe.
because just I mean you look at
Yeah, they blew
you
everyone's
said this
scores off.
yeah you said this last show. If someone, or I don't know if you said it on the show, you texted me, if someone has an NBA career and kind of pans out,
Yeah.
then you start to have the argument. But yeah, I think the only team to really be in competition with them is that 2024 UConn team.
I think it's the length, the size, and the capability to shoot the 3-ball. Like, doing all those so well for this entire season, I think Michigan's better.
Yeah, I probably am leading them too, but it is close. I mean, that UConn team was good for sure.
So here's a crazy stat. UConn out-rebounded Michigan.
Yes.
46-39.
Yep.
How about that?
Sure
Isn't that
did.
interesting? And here's another interesting one. Everyone was getting pissed off about the refs, so I'll throw a little bit of a shade in there. Michigan shot 28 free throws. UConn only shot 16.
Yeah, I mean,
just gonna throw that out there.
like I said earlier, I think they were fouling a lot just because of the size, and Mara, Morez, Yaxel it's hard, and when a championship game is on the line, they're gonna call it. You can get away with so much and so little at the same time. So it comes to a point where it
I
equals
couldn't
out.
stand how the refs were on Michigan's side in the first half a little bit, and everyone was getting annoyed with that. But I also couldn't stand where people were getting so mad that there was no call going into halftime on Elliot Cadeau's buzzer beater at half court. That was not a foul one bit.
Yeah, he kind of
Just
threw his
let it go.
body in. Yeah, just let it go. I mean,
The guy had his hands up the entire way. Come on,
Right.
dude.
right.
But anyways, all right. National championship's over, and thank you, college basketball, for an outstanding season.
Man,
It
That-
was a year to remember.
can you say that in like that tone of voice again?
Thank you, college basketball, for an incredible season.
Wow, how about that?
Crazy. Dude. I can't believe it's over. We started
That's-
doing this stuff back in November, and now
Yeah.
we're here.
That sounded like you got on a bus at like some resort or something. Like, welcome guys, welcome.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, so let's jump to the best tournament in golf this week. It's Masters week. We got to talk about the Masters. Man, I want to talk about some stats. I got a couple of things to talk about. I got 3 predictions on who might win.
Okay.
I got some questions. Yeah, so 93 players in the field this year. I'm just, all I can say is, man, I'm just so damn excited for it. That's all I can say, man. I mean,
Yeah.
here's my opening question: is Scotty Scheffler still the favorite to win?
I mean, you kind of have to give him the nod. I mean, he's so good. I mean, it's interesting with golf because it is how people are playing and how people are. It's so like week to week. based. But I mean, it's Scotty Scheffler, and when it's Scotty Scheffler, you can't really. I mean, how do you not pick him? Like that's the
Right.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
At that
It's
point, you're
just-
just saying like he's gonna
You
have
know,
a bad
he hasn't-
round or something, you know.
He hasn't been playing his best golf recently. He hasn't been doing super well, and the dude had a kid 10 days ago. And,
True.
and the family made it to Masters, or made it to Augusta. So I'm wondering where he's gonna be mentally. Is he in the right mental state? Does maybe having a new kid like motivate him more? Is he just like a psycho like that? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very interesting with Scheffler. Obviously, like I've been looking at like the betting lines just to see like where people stand and where people are picking. But I think personally that like Scotty Scheffler, he still is the favorite. It's Scotty Scheffler. You know what I'm saying? And I was just curious, but Scotty Scheffler is still the favorite. So
Yeah.
can't really argue it. He is number one in the world. So.
Yeah. Yes, I mean you bring up a good point. Like you look at his interviews and his press conferences with the news and just reporters. He just says I love golf. I love golf. I play golf. I love it. So you bring up a good point. Like how is he going to be mentally? Because I mean I'm not the best golfer, but the mental aspect of golf is for sure
I know what you mean.
huge part of the game.
Yeah.
But, I just see Scotty being Scotty, honestly. I mean, he's honestly one of my favorite athletes just because of the way he approaches the game of golf. Like, it's a game, and it's, he just has fun. But, yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, how do you not pick Scotty?
Whoa. Sorry, my phone went off here. I'm about to read some stats here, so give me a sec here. I'll pull up my golf stats here.
That was great.
Sorry, I opened the app that I was going to, and I was like, oh my
Hey,
god.
it wasn't by the microphone, so it was
All right,
close,
that's
but it
good,
wasn't
at
by. Yeah.
So here's a crazy master stat for anyone who is just interested and wants to know who might win. Since 2015, every Masters winner has played at least once in the 2 weeks leading up to the Masters. Here is a list of guys who did not play 2 weeks beforehand. Scotty Scheffler, Rory, John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, Xander Schauffele, Matt Fitzpatrick, Cameron Young.
Wow. I mean, those are like probably, what was it, 7 players?
I'm sorry, I couldn't read this. I couldn't see the last two names. Justin Rose and Patrick Reed. That is 9 of the 12 names in the top of the world of golf right now.
Wow.
9 of the 12. So since 2015. So
who was it named? Was Aberg? I know Aberg wasn't named.
Ludwig Oberg was not a name.
Oberg, yeah, my bad.
I mean, I'll tell you my
Was
picks
Fleetwood?
in a little bit.
You didn't say Fleetwood,
Tommy
right?
I did not say Tommy Fleetwood. So that's another one too. Here's another stat for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Another great stat, certain level of ball striking needed, but it gets proven wrong this year is what this guy's saying. So, this guy is just trying to make up some stats. But 11 of the last 13 Masters winners were at a 1.7 plus SGT to green in the 3 months leading into the
Wow.
Masters. Here is the final list of those players that are capable of winning it.
Yep.
Colin Morikawa, 2.2. Matt Fitzpatrick, 2.1. John Rahm, 2.0. Rory, 2.0. Scotty, 1.9. Cam Young, 1.8. Oberg, 1.8. Si Woo, I didn't even see this one, 2.1. Ludwig Oberg, 1.8. Min Woo, 1.7. Goddard up 1.7 and Sepp Straka.
You said
1.7.
3 months, right?
3 months.
Wow, that's crazy. That's basically the week 6-8 people.
Doesn't that just show you how good you have to be at golf? Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Those guys
So-
are just
Studs. Simple.
It's crazy.
They're different. The golf world is different.
literally when they
unreal.
mess up, it's like, oh shoot, that's not even a bad shot.
Oh, they're in the wood chips? Dang, that's not
Yeah.
even that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a look at the green.
Yeah.
So here's my 3 picks. 3 picks for you.
Yep.
I got pick number one, I just want this one to happen. I don't think it will, but I'm delusional. Let's say that. I'm going Bryson DeChambeau.
Yep. I like that pick.
People would want to see him win, I would think,
Yeah.
for the most part. He hasn't gotten the green jacket yet, so that'd be cool. And you got to remember, Gid, here's a crazy stat for you. This has never happened in the world of sports. The hardest thing to do that I believe in sports, and my dad and I have said this, is to win the Grand Slam in golf in 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah.
All in the same year. Nobody has ever done that. So
I
whoever
agree.
wins the Masters each year is the start of that, of the four majors.
I agree. Because, like, you look at tennis, people have done it in tennis, and,
Right.
and so that there's
I agree. The tennis one's up there too.
yeah. So I agree. I mean, you look at what is it, accolade, award, whatever, Grand Slam, basically. I 100% agree with that.
So then, my next pick, this is a one where I think it would be cool for this guy to win.
Okay.
I would say most people like him. He's a good dude. He's funny. He's just a good golfer. I think he's got pretty good iron game. I'm gonna go Xander Schauffele.
He's on mine too. He's on mine.
Okay. Did you pick Bryson as well?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
And then my third one. This is where you could go a little value. This is a high risk, high reward. He's been having some injury problems with the back, but with all these stats and stuff I'm reading, I'm gonna go Colin Morikawa.
Okay.
Those are my three.
Not a bad pick. I like the American-based side of things. I like that.
I almost went Matt Fitzpatrick. That was my fourth questionable one.
Okay.
Almost, but I didn't go there.
That's fair.
That was my next one. Who are your three?
So I think the easy one, obviously, I think Scotty's gonna win. I just think that's gonna happen.
Sure.
And then I have Xander, obviously, but I think another guy who always shows up in Augusta, but just can't get over the hump. That is Justin Rose. I think Justin Rose could definitely. He's always going to be on that leaderboard. You're always going to see Rose up there, but does he have enough to
Right.
get over the hump? So I
Yep.
could see it though. I could see it for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Those are my. Let me pick another one other than Scotty though. Let's see. Wow.
Man.
I don't want to pick
Yeah, the
Morikawa,
top
'cause
four.
I
the
think
top four
Morikawa could
favorites.
actually make
The
a
top
make a
four
little
favorites.
push.
I'm worried about that back injury. He's had injuries. He opted
Yeah.
out of two tournaments, I believe, one or two. Yeah, I know he opted out of the Players. So
Yeah.
but the top four favorites were Scheffler, Rory, Rahm, Bryson.
Yeah. Do I just go Tommy Fleetwood for the feel good vibes? I don't.
Sure.
Sure, why
Everybody
not?
loves a Tommy Fleetwood. Everybody loves a Tommy Fleetwood.
There we go. Fleetwood.
Alrighty. I'm glad we have different picks. We usually have
Yeah.
a lot of the same picks.
Right.
But speaking of picks, let's get to I think I have never been more excited for a draft in my life.
Wow. There you
The
go.
Masters anything draft. You can anything. I don't care what it is. You can draft it on your Masters board. It could be objects, it could be feelings, it could be Masters in the past. I don't care. It
Yep.
could be anything. So I'm going to honor you with the first pick.
Wow. What an
Snakes,
honor.
snake style, and you can also have a 6-man.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Starting 5 and a 6-man.
Man, this is 1A, 1B, but I'm going to go Magnolia Lane. I think that is my number one. It's just, there's really nothing like
Through
it.
the trees.
Yeah, the drone shots in February you see when you're watching Wisconsin Illinois basketball on CBS. You just you hear the song and you're like, wow.
Oh
So-
my god.
I like that
All right.
first pick for sure.
Okay. My first pick, I'm going to go with the green jacket.
Good
The
pick.
most recognizable trophy in golf, symbol of greatness. Simple as that. And then to follow that up, I'm going to go with the most famous 3-hole stretch in golf where tournaments are won and lost, Amen Corner.
Yeah, those are two good picks for sure. I mean, two staples. I mean, you think of the staple of the staple of Mount Rushmore or whatever you want to call it. Those two could definitely be on it. My second pick, I think I'm gonna go Champions Dinner. I think I'm gonna go Champions
That's
Dinner.
what I was looking at. Good pick.
I mean, it's just there's really nothing like it. I mean, there's a lot nothing like it in the Masters, but yeah. And then to follow that up, I'm gonna go hole 12. Hole 12, par 3 with the trees in the back, flowers in the back, water. Nothing like it.
Okay. I'm not gonna draft Augusta National. I don't think we should do that.
Nope, that's not on my big board either. So
All right.
You're good.
So, I'm gonna go with the pimento cheese sandwich.
okay, that wasn't on my big board, but it was the first one off my big board. So I respect that pick.
I
I gotta try it first though. I gotta try it.
I know I'll like it. I don't care. I
Yeah.
know I will like it. That
Yeah.
or an egg salad. I mean, come on.
I would like the egg salad for sure.
And then the next pick for mine. So I have the green jacket, I have Amen Corner, and I have the pimento cheese sandwich. Oh man, I'm praying you don't take one of these. I'm gonna go with the Masters theme music.
That was
Give me
that
the
was in
music.
my next arsenal for sure.
The pianos, just
Yep.
There's nothing like it.
All right, so I have one pick now, I think.
You, I
I
believe.
have 2 spots left, or I have 3 spots left with the 6-man.
So take 2.
Take 2. Okay, I'm
You
gonna.
have 3, correct?
Yeah, I have 3.
And I have 4. So you take 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go Jim Nance.
Wow, that was not on my board.
Yeah.
Think of that.
I'm gonna go
Damn,
Jim
that's
Nance.
good.
Hello,
Damn.
friends. Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
And then next it gets a little tricky for me, because they're all on like the same skill. I feel like the big ones are out of the way. But I'm gonna go no phones. I'm gonna go. no
Damn
phones.
it, dude! Damn it! That's what I had. I really wanted that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the no phone policy makes the experience feel old school and exclusive. If you want pictures, you got to bring a digital camera.
Yep. Yeah.
Damn it! I wanted that so bad. All right, so I have one more pick to cap it off, and then I have a 6-man. We'll go 1 for 1 with these. I am going to take the flowers.
It's a good pick.
Just give me the flowers.
Whatever those pink ones are, those are my favorite. I don't know what.
Beauty and the color just brings
Yeah.
so much to the atmosphere.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the white caddy suits. I just think
that was on my board.
the aura of that is off the charts. I really do.
Yes, so fair.
Yeah.
All right, so my 6th man, oh man, I'm gonna go. I could do the leaderboard, the white and green with the words. I could do, the patrons, not fans. I thought about that.
One
too.
I was looking at were the yellow flags. I like the
Okay.
yellow flags. Big staple,
Okay.
obviously.
I could go with the honorary starters ceremony. I could.
Right.
But I am gonna go I'm gonna go a little history. Give me Tiger Woods' win in 1997, where he was 21 years old and won by 12 strokes. That's my 6-man.
Yeah, that's a good 6-man. That's a good. I mean, spark off the bench for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's
What's
a good
your last
draft.
pick?
I'm gonna go. Let's see. We got 2, 3, 4. I think I have 6. I have 6.
Oh, you have 6.
Yeah.
Oh, My
Yeah.
bad then. All right,
No, you're
so
good.
let us know who won in the comments. I have the green jacket, AMN corner, the flowers, pimento cheese sandwich, and the Masters music as my starting 5, and then my 6th man is Tiger Woods' win in 1997. Gideon, tell him your
Yep.
team.
That's a good draft. I respect that draft for sure. There's a lot of your picks were on my big board, so that's a good sign. I got Magnolia Lane, Hole 12, Jim Nance, Champions Dinner, No Phones, and then the white caddy suits.
Dude, that's
Do they have a name? The caddy suits, or are they just they might.
I had it as caddy jumpsuits.
Okay.
Kind of
Okay.
That's the best thing I had. Just
Yeah.
screams class and respect.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this show up. Let's talk about the NBA playoffs update and see where everyone's sitting. So, the Pistons clinched. The Pistons clinched the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
How about that, man? First time since we were born.
Barely alive.
Yeah, barely alive. Yeah.
We were just come out of the womb. So, are they still the favorite to win the East?
I don't know if they were ever the favorite, like with the numbers, the betting odds, but I mean, they could definitely make the finals. I really can see they can definitely make the finals.
Yeah, it depends on Cade. Obviously, Cade's a big factor in that with the injury. I think he'll come back though. I think he's already ramping
Yeah.
up as well as Isaiah Stewart.
Yep.
It's gonna come down to Detroit and Boston. I'm just saying it, dude. There's no other teams really in competition. I don't think Cleveland's all that.
Yeah, but I am scared for Cleveland for the Pistons just because I think they're different from the Knicks. With the Knicks are kind of we know what the
We
Knicks
have their
are.
number.
Right. We know what they're gonna bring every game, but the Cavs are a little bit. They're tough. Harden and Mitchell is tough, and I think you could definitely contain one of them, but can you contain both? And then you just have another guy like Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. So but that's the only factor. Like I agree with the Boston, but before Boston or after Boston, excuse me, is Cleveland for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I think a team sneaky. I'm gonna go sneaky picks in the East. I think Charlotte or Philly is the team to go on a run.
Okay. Do you think they if they match up again? Who do you want them to match up for them to go on a run?
I would love to see Charlotte. Man, I don't want to say the Pistons. I mean, I really
Yeah.
don't. But at the same time, it wouldn't look awful for Charlotte.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because you have to see the first. I feel like you always have to see the first game, how they match up and who guards who. But yeah, I think I'd rather play Charlotte than Philly for sure because I think the big making. We experienced it last year. Making your first playoffs, it's hard. It's a different ball. So for that.
True.
Charlotte, I could see.
We've never seen a LaMelo Ball in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And he's their guy.
Exactly. So yeah.
I respect that 100%.
I like the Sixers pick though. I think they could kind of surprise either Boston, New York, maybe even us. Honestly.
In my opinion, it's just how stupid will Joel Embiid be? In my opinion, is he gonna be a really good player, or is he gonna be dumb as rocks? Come on,
Right.
dude. So
Yeah.
I mean, they've got the guards in Maxey, Paul George, and VJ. I mean, they're looking really good on the guard
Yeah.
side.
Right.
So now, I don't have much to say really about the Eastern Conference. We kind of figured out. I mean, Orlando's not going to do anything, so I don't really have much to say about Orlando. Orlando let us down. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah. And let me take a stand right now actually as a Detroit Pistons fan with the Desmond Bain
Thank
trade
you.
for the Orlando Magic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone wanted to trade for a guy like Desmond Bain. Look how that's working out for the old Orlando Magic. Play the song. Play the back to Orlando. Orlando, whatever it is. Play the song.
Man.
But how about that? Sometimes it happens, and sometimes you gotta flex your Flex your stuff.
Hey, wait till Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown make the finals, and Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren don't.
Well, I mean, it's it's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard. But I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to go to the Western Conference.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to say other than it's down to the Thunder and the Spurs, and whoever's healthier is going to win.
Yeah, it really does suck for the Lakers because
They ran. Everyone's dying over there, dude.
it's just it's awful because I really think, if there was one guy to either stop the Thunder or the Spurs, it would be Luka Doncic, and he's probably not going to be
I'm about to
100%.
have Bronny starting playoff games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, Luka's going to Europe to get his hamstring looked at, and
I know.
Austin
And AR's
Reeves is
done.
out. It's just it really stinks. And to look at, Denver passed them last night for the 3 seed, and now they're the 4 seed. You want to match up with the Lakers, I think. Yeah, you might want to match up with the Lakers, but
Damn right.
yeah, to block your tanking abilities to.
I mean, if you're relying on 41-year-old LeBron to be your main guy in the playoffs,
Yeah.
he's gonna wear out, dude.
But how about what we might get a LeBron KD first round. That's pretty.
I know that'd be awesome.
That's pretty electric.
for
yeah.
sure. But no, I think if Wemby comes back okay, I think the Spurs are gonna win it all.
Yeah, that too. That happened last night, didn't it?
I know, man. The
Yeah.
bruised rib.
Yeah, I was. I haven't even seen a clip. I don't know if I should, but
It wasn't that bad.
it wasn't.
I don't think. No, he went down.
Okay. All right.
It was kind of
Yeah.
like Cade.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But yeah, I think you said the Charlotte and Philly were the sleepers. One of the sleepers, I think, could be the Clippers. I think
Yes.
if the Clippers can, it's hard to match up against the Thunder and Spurs for sure, but
Mhm.
they're talented. They're talented, and if I don't, it's hard to see because you got to give credit to OKC. They're just, but San Antonio's beat them, multiple times. So that Western Conference, I think, is wide open between the two. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Timberwolves will do anything. I don't think the Suns will do anything. Even looking at the Eastern Conference, I don't see the Hawks. They had a little bit of a run. I don't see them
Yeah.
panning out.
Me either.
We
Me either.
kind of know who the top 5 in the running are. It's the Pistons, it's the Celtics, it's maybe the Cavs, and then it's the Thunder, the Spurs, and maybe the Nuggets.
I'll throw in Denver. I think
Top
you should
6.
throw in Denver. Yeah.
So the top 3 from each side is basically
Yeah.
No, the Cleveland's 4, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So NBA's wrapping up. I mean, a lot of things are wrapping up. Basketball's wrapping up in general, dude. It's gonna be over in probably about
Yeah.
2 months from now. We're gonna be done.
Pretty soon we're gonna be starting
We're
to
gonna be talking
talk about the
mock
draft. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the Lions draft and where they sit next week
Yep.
for you guys. But that's going to do it. 2 Point Show's out, man. I mean, great show today. I had a blast with this one. We were laughing. We were talking about the Masters. Man, we had a great time for sure. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in as always. And we're going to keep grinding out videos week by week, doing it for you guys. And shout out to Luke Basil for winning our
Oh.
March Madness Bracket Challenge. He took it home last night with the Michigan dub. I would have won if Michigan lost, but
Hey, he was letting us know too in the 2 Point Show bracket group
as
chat.
he should. As he should. He earned it. He earned it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Luke if you're watching this, and thank you to all the fans who participated in that. We were so
That
grateful
was
for
was
it.
a blast. That was really a blast. It was fun.
We got
Just,
everyone engaged in the
Right.
chat and everything, dude.
there's a lot of personalities too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna do it, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Peace.